that's gonna piss a lot of people off on the internet. So.
You said I shouldn't static stretch.
Yes.
How am I supposed to like get more flexible then?
So let me demonstrate this for you. So this is what a stretch will do. So don't push your leg down. We know this is good so far, right? Feels strong, everything.
Yep.
Flip onto your belly. So we're going to stretch this guy. Just tell me when you feel a good stretch there.
Yep.
Good. Hold this maybe 20 seconds or so. Painful or is it just a stretch?
It's just a stretch.
Okay, good. All right, go ahead and flip back over. Nice and relaxed there. Don't push it down. Don't push it down. A little tougher there?
Yeah.
So what the static stretch does, it literally like decreases the connection between your nerve and your muscle to fire it again. I'm gonna fix you, don't worry. Right? Now, I don't wanna cause any kind of like huge concern here, right? You know, this would fix itself in an hour if you did nothing. But if you think about like, okay, if I want to be strong, explosive, you know, use that kind of stuff for your athletics, you do not want a static stretch definitely before you do any kind of athletic activity whatsoever.
And I already knew that.
Yeah, right. That's most people know that. For after, it's more basically it's just going to actually increase the recovery time that you need to recover because you want that muscle to be able to contract again and fully. And this is literally decreasing that.
And I think I'm someone that takes longer to recover from stuff.
Yeah, I know something about that personally too. So, yeah, so you don't want to be doing that. Like I said, you know, it goes back to it in an hour, but just so you can see here, don't push your leg down. Good.
Yeah. How do I get more flexible?
Yeah, so that's something like sit up here. You get it less because you're already relatively flexible with your toe touch, but try to touch your toes as far as you can. Good, so you take that into reference like your middle of your second toe there. Cross here, hold here, good. Switch sides, hold, good. So like this, you would think about, okay, how would I normally increase my toe touch, right?
Yeah.
You would think stretch your hamstrings because that's what's limiting you. What I do is I'm going to poke your low abs here. So I know this one is everybody's favorite. This, if you get a better contraction out of your abs and your quads, it tells your hamstrings like, okay, you guys can calm down because I have the stability and I'm creating all the contractions needed to stabilize my body and actually reach further. So go ahead and come on up and see if you can reach any further. Right? So you get a little bit further there. So what it is actually active contraction of the muscles that you're trying to create that movement for. So if it's a toe touch, it's, okay, I want my abs to contract better.
And it's relaxing the other muscles?
Yes, but not like beating them into submission, which is essentially what a static stretch is. Right, so this muscle stays normal, it doesn't lose anything, but we just gain some range of motion by improving the contraction of a different muscle, right? That's where that reciprocal inhibition is basically just opposite muscles talking to each other. So abs move you this way, hamstrings do some hip extension and knee bending. So they move you this way, this guy moves you this way. You want this guy to get stronger, not for this guy to just shut down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tell me some stuff, some movements that you want to get more flexible in. I'm guessing those ankle stuff.
Ankle, yes.
Okay.
Not really anything with my shoulders or anything.
Think your streamline's pretty good?
Maybe like this kind of movement, like in here. I feel like that feels tight.
Okay. Tightness is more a result of, that would be the same kind of thing where, like, have you ever had tight hamstrings?
When I was little,
Little?
I wasn't very flexible.
It's one of the more common things for most people, so that's why I ask. But that's exactly the same thing. Like, if your hamstrings are just chronically tight, it's because the other muscles are not providing the amount of force to create that stability that they need. So I would rather you contract your abs.
Take less stress off the hamstrings, let them loosen up more.
Exactly, yeah. They're just taking too much of the load, right?